I'm very excited to get started with our drumming adventure. Now, of course, you'll need a drum, and you might be wondering what exactly is a djembe style drum. Now, the djembe has been and still is an integral part of West African culture. But because of its popularity, it's played all around the world and found in many different musical styles, both traditional and contemporary. Now, if you don't have a drum, selecting a drum can be quite confusing. There are many key considerations to consider. Number one is the size of the drum or the diameter of the drum head. The second is whether the shell is fiberglass or wood, and whether the drum is key-tuned or rope-tuned. So let's take a look at some choices.
Here we have an 8-inch rope-tuned djembe with a wooden shell, perfect for beginners or anyone looking to tap out a few rhythms for practice without a lot of volume. The drum is held between the legs, with the playing head angled down and away from you. Overall, a small, lightweight practice drum for those just trying it out. As you can see here, the 8-inch head is limiting for your range of motion. As an adult, the small size of the playing head offers little help for movement and good overall tone production. Moving to the 10-inch drum offers some advantages regarding size, but also provides a deeper slap and bass tone. Due to its popularity, this drum comes in many different color schemes, from basic solid color to the festive design shown here. It is also held between the legs, lightweight and portable. With a 10-inch synthetic drum head, fiberglass shell with key-style tuning, this djembe provides a good drum for all-around playing. In this picture, you see that the 10-inch diameter offers more room to move. A popular all-around affordable drum with a synthetic head, key tuning, and fiberglass shell, this is a very good choice for practice, lessons, and drum circles. Here we have another 10-inch drum, but with a natural animal skin head, rope-tuned with a wooden shell. If portability and weight is an issue, this drum might not be the one for you. Like the previous 8-inch and 10-inch drums, this drum is balanced between the legs, but due to its increased depth, it also rests on the floor for added support. In part 2 of this section, we will discuss rope tuning versus key tuning, natural skin head versus synthetic head, and wood shell versus fiberglass shell, with the advantages and disadvantages of each. But for now, make a note of this djembe design. The 10-inch drum head, whether natural or synthetic material, offers the same range of mobility for an adult size hand. But remember, regardless of the shell, tuning design, or drum head, getting good tones, both slap and bass, are always a priority. The djembe shown here has a fiberglass shell and is key-tuned with a synthetic 12-inch head. Again, more on those features in part 2. Not much larger than a 10-inch drum, the deeper shell allows for placement on the floor, helping to support the added weight, promoting a relaxed, stress-free performance. This drum is a good choice for deeper bass and slap tones with moderate weight and portability. The 10-inch drum head will also give you an easier time with movement. Not only will you have a larger playing surface to navigate, but the bass and slap tones will be much easier to produce. Productions of those very important tones will be taught later in the course. Remember, the goal is always stress-free, relaxed movement, producing good tones, and always having fun. This style drum is a very good choice for the beginner or intermediate player. For the intermediate to advanced player, this heavy drum has a 13-inch natural skin head, rope-tuned with a carved wooden shell. This is a big drum with a big traditional djembe sound. Due to its size and weight, it rests on the floor, balanced with your legs, with the playing head angled down and away from you, like all the drums we've seen so far. Once you get to the next level and really enjoy the drumming journey, this drum is my choice. With a natural skin head and thick wooden shell, this drum produces a traditional big sound associated with the pro djembe players. Finally, we come to the heaviest drum. This drum has a 13-inch synthetic head and is key-tuned with a clay shell. Very large and very heavy. I would not recommend this drum for the beginner or intermediate. The 13-inch playing surface again provides the optimum space for movement, but due to the nature of the clay shell and synthetic head, the bass and slap tones are not as deep as the previous wooden drum with the natural skin head. In Part 2, we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of rope tuning versus key tuning, wooden shell versus fiberglass shell, and synthetic head versus natural skin head.